What is going on, everybody? So I actually had to do a voiceover for this video because my microphone's being weird, but the reason I'm doing this iOS 12 official review on the iPhone 6 Plus and the other Plus versions is because I just got my hands on them and I didn't have them before. So we kind of have to do with best what we have. And this isn't going to be like a full 100% review of every single little feature. I'm sure at this point you guys already know of all the features and everything. I'll run through some of the major ones really quickly, but I kind of want to hone down on basically the multi-core score and the speed improvements. And actually with the iPhone 6 Plus, I had it on iOS 10.3.3 before this. So I'll show you the multi-core score of that and the increase or decrease of whether it went up or down and later on in the video. But some of the newer features that we have is actually group FaceTime, and you can actually FaceTime with up to 32 people, but on the iPhone 6 Plus specifically, you are not able to utilize that. You can do group FaceTime calls, but you cannot do group FaceTime video calls, which really does suck. There's really no way to bypass that unless you use a third-party app. So for all those 6 Plus and 5S users, you will not be able to utilize group FaceTime, which does suck, like I said, but I mean, I guess we'll get used to it. Another cool feature they added was screen time, and this is basically a way to see how much of the screen on you're using, so how much you use your phone and which specific category, whether it's productivity, social media, networking, all that stuff, and you can kind of break it down, your usage and everything, and it really helps you seeing how addictive you are to your phone and all that stuff. And it's going to help me out a lot just to see like if I am really addictive or not, because I can already tell you I am. And I've really started kind of decreasing my usage on it, but it really does a great job at that. And it also kind of breaks down a little like weekly report of how you're using your phone and this and that. And Apple also did bring group notifications, which is super cool. That's a really nice touch, and I'm glad they did that. I started using it on my daily driver, and it kind of helps to clean out a little bit of your lock screen if you get a lot of notifications. So that's kind of a nice little touch they did there too. And they did add another cool thing such as Siri shortcuts, which I see a huge potential in, and there's a lot of people already utilizing it. You can set commands and different things to do different things. That's the best way I can describe it, and there's literally a limitless amount of possibilities you can use with it. I would recommend going to reddit.com/r/Siri shortcuts. There's tons of tutorials and stuff on there that shows you how to use Siri shortcuts and all that stuff, so I'd recommend you guys to do that. And those are some of the main features. Like I said, I didn't really go into too much detail. I've already done that in like every other video, but I figured you've already seen all those kind of updates and little details and stuff. But I do kind of want to go over some of the multi-core scores that I had. So on iOS 10.3.3, which I got this version on, I had a multi-core score of 76,530, and that's actually fairly high. That's pretty much exactly what I had on the iPhone 6 as well. And I just reran it, and on iOS 12, it actually went down to 74,026. So that is kind of low if you think about it, but it's not extremely low. I think we'll get over it in a little bit, but I do think overall animations and opening apps and everything are better than iOS 11. But I think on iOS 10, this iPhone 6 Plus was pretty good, I would say. I probably should have just kept it on iOS 10. I probably could have sold it for more money, but I figured, I had to go out and update it for you guys. So, I mean, if it was between me making more money or you guys seeing the content you want, I mean, I'd probably just sell it for more money, but I mean, it's whatever. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. But that is pretty much it. I mean, if you're on iOS 11, I would really recommend you guys to update. And if you're on iOS 10, unless there's a specific reason why you're on iOS 10, I would still kind of recommend you to update. But if you want to wait for iOS 12.0.1, I totally understand. I mean, that's probably a smart thing to do too, but really the choice is yours. Just know that iOS 12 is pretty decent. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also, I'm going to do a lot more comparisons and battery tests and a lot of speed tests on my second channel, which is Lo-Fi Alpaca. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well, so you can kind of get a better idea of how specific things run on your phone and all that stuff. So definitely check that link out in the description as well. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.